Pay attention to your surroundings whenever you are doing anything that you're doing. As someone who is a conscious manifester of your reality, be sure that you're always consciously manifesting the best for yourself, for those around you, for those that are on the road, yourself, everyone, anything that has to do with anything outside, okay? Understand, at the end of the day, of course, you have a lot of control over your reality. Believe me, you really do. I know that we know this. I know that we know this. I know that a lot of people do assume that it's like an external locus of control, which means that you're not actually in control, but that there are outside factors that determine basically what happens for you. But thankfully, it doesn't have to be that way. You know, with the internal locus of control, which is what I tend to focus on a lot more, is that what's on the inside, what you think about, what you preach, what you believe, and all that stuff are things that you're in control over. So you get to create your reality accordingly, okay? So with this being said, you do everything that you do and you assume the best out of it. You assume safety for everyone, for all things, okay? You go on the road and you assume that you and everyone else on the road are all going to make it to your destination successfully, happy, healthy, listening to music, doing what they're doing. Everything. This is like a little spell, not actually. I mean, it technically is like a spell. Spells can be just what you say, what you believe, what you repeat. But yeah, it's like a little spell where every single time I go out, I always intend the best for everyone. Thankfully, I have not witnessed anything that I wouldn't have want to witness. Thankfully, again, because it's definitely a gift from God. You know, you feel like you're very blessed, you're very thankful to be able to have things your way in this way. So that's exactly what I've taken into initiative here, is that anytime that I do anything, I always assume that everything will always be all right. So I pay extra attention to my surroundings when I go out, when I do things, like I stated. It's all things everywhere, okay? I care about the world a lot. I care about a lot of people. It's not just for myself. I'm not somebody who only cares about myself and about my family and my friends. I care about literally everybody. So when I go out to restaurants, I assume that everyone there is gonna have a great meal. I assume that everyone there is gonna have a good, healthy, whatever kind of meal that makes them feel good, that they're gonna go home and they're gonna enjoy the rest of their night doing what they want to do, being happy, being free, and just living their best life. And I assume that for, again, everybody. So that to me is kind of like me paying extra attention to my surroundings, but not actually, if you know what I mean. You know, I don't do anything extra. I don't say anything. I don't announce anything. I just believe what I believe. You know, I'm not going to go out and be like, be safe, everyone. Have a great night. You could. It's cute. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to assume the best and then it manifests. So yeah, basically for anything else within your family, within your life, think about your family members. Think about your loved ones. Think about how safe you want them to be and how happy. And think about how every single time they leave the house and they go and do what they want to do very happily and successfully, and then they come back to their house very happily and successfully. You see, it's just giving that little piece of awareness for yourself, for the world around you, for the thing. I assume the best for even everything, like all living things, animals. Oh my God, y'all don't even know. I see passed away animals on the road sometimes, and I'm just like, you know, I'm a psychic medium, so it's easy for me to just know that these animals, it's not like they died for nothing. I don't believe that. I believe that if they passed away, it was probably because they were meant for something better. You know what I'm saying? So even with that, I always intend the best for their souls. I'm like, oh, like, rest in peace. I always say rest in peace, baby. That's always what I say, because it's like, oh my God, you know, the body of this creature, but you know that their soul is okay. So I just assume they're perfect and they will come back even better, and they will, believe me. Same thing with everything else, okay? Plants, if I see like a dying plant, if I see a plant that's thriving, you know, it's like you're speaking life and blessings into these things, and that right there is definitely conscious manifesting. That's a very beautiful thing. It's like you have so much power over your reality and you don't even fully peep it until you actually think about it, how you speak life into everything, bro. Your assumptions create a lot of wonderful blessings within your reality, and they make things come to life. You can either kill things or bring things up to life, give birth to them. And when I say kill them, I don't mean actually. I mean like you can dead it, you know, you can make things end. But you can also give life to things, you know, you can give birth to things. You can speak life into everything that you want, and then it will all manifest accordingly, just like that. So I mean, you can't really sit here and say that you don't have power. You know that you do, and I'm telling you how to use it, so use it, okay? So pay extra attention to your surroundings. Just look out whenever you're doing what you're doing. If you're riding a motorcycle, even for myself when I figure skate, you know, there's a lot of people fall all the freaking time. You just look at them and, you know, obviously a lot of times people don't like to be helped up because it's like their moment, you know. Sometimes people get embarrassed, so they fall and then they're like, and then they get up, right? So what I do is just I assume the best for them. I'm just like, okay, well, they'll be good. They'll be even better. You know, they're gonna get better. They're gonna skate better. They're gonna this better. They're gonna whatever. And yeah, it always, again, manifests that way. And I'm very thankful for that. Again, pay attention to everything around you, and you're gonna make a lot of things even better within your reality because you're just that blessed of a person. You are somebody who has the all-seeing eye within your life, you know, within your reality. It's all about you. So focus on the best. You're gonna have the best, and everyone around you as well are all gonna have the best because you're speaking life into that, just like that. All right then, guys. So with that being said, may God bless y'all always. Please take care, everyone. I truly intend nothing but the best for you all, and just like that, even within this, you're listening to this video, I intend nothing but success, happiness, wealth, health, great things for all of you. And it's because I'm taking that initiative to make that happen, all right? I'm paying attention to my surroundings. I'm thinking about all things at all times. It does not overwhelm me. It feels very natural for me, actually. So just do what you can, do what you want. Don't overwhelm yourself, but just know that you play a huge role here and you do have power. And God forbid, guys, in case anything were to happen that seemed unfavorable, I just want to let y'all know it's not your fault. Just a side note, because I don't want y'all to think, oh, so if I speak life into this and did I mess up something here? Like, could I do something that I don't want to do? It's not something to be focusing on. Focus on the good that you got, because you have a lot of good, and nothing else would be considered your fault, because it's not. You know, you only have the best intentions for everyone and everything, so of course it's always the best. All right then, y'all. God bless y'all always. Please take care, everyone. We'll speak to y'all very soon. Y'all got this. Period. Bye.